How's it going, everyone? Back with another stream today. We're going to be playing something a little different today. We're going to be playing some Orzhov Midrange in Pioneer. I've noticed that, as you'd expect without fetch lands, um, the three color mana base is kind of tough, and you can kind of figure it out. But I think with the bigger sample size, getting all three colors online is kind of tough. Um, so we're gonna stick with two colors. I mean, we could go between green black, green white, or black white. Just starting out with black white first because I think Vanishing Verse is just a really good removal spell right now with mono green being so popular. And even though it's not, against like Bros Heroic where they have a bunch of indestructible protection spells, you can exile, which is kind of nice. So we're gonna start with this first. Um, Usual kind of mid range suite with four Thoughtseize is for push. Um, Starting off with four three inspectors. I think with the problem I had with like the Abzan builds I had was it was just a difficult way to trigger revolt. I even had to run stuff like Briar Bridge Trackers, which is a 3 mana 2/3, but it's a 4/3 for the clue. And then that way you can crack the clue to trigger a revolt. Um, so I think this is a lot more efficient in the sense that it lowers the curve. It's obviously not as impactful as Briar Bridge Tracker because Briar Bridge Tracker just hits really hard. But it lowers the curve and it's just a quick and easy way to get Delirium if need be. Two Bletchy's Thirst as just solid removal. From there, it's kind of iffy on the 2-drop slots. We're going to try two Tenacious Underdog. I kind of have a rule in Pioneer where we need your 2-drop Thirst to have at least 3 power to attack through Caryatid, and you can trade up with like Bone Crusher Giants and such. Attack through also a Barrier Grazer as well. So it's just a generic 2 mana 3/2, and then it can help grind and have card advantage. We have Silver Cool Quiet Silencer, and this is the card that I think is the biggest question mark. It's a 2 mana 3/2. But if we can name something correctly, like kind of a Cabal Therapy esque ability, we can drain for 3 and draw. Sorry, not drain. We can make them lose 3 life. We bolt them and then we draw a card. We also have Lion Sash, essentially just Scavenging Ooze. Scavenging has been proven to be very good in the mid-range shell, so we're just going to have the white version of it in Lion Sash. It's going to be interesting because we can also strap that onto other flyers, like a 2 Archon of Emeria that we have. I think Archon of Emeria is just well positioned right now. Being able to tax all the non-basics, which pretty much most of the format runs. And also just taxes spells. So like stuff like Izzet Phoenix, stuff like Mono Green, being able to like stop them from multi-spelling with Nykthos, etc., etc. And Burst, hero, they can only pump 1 spell a turn, which slows them down a ton. 4 Graveyard Trespassers are kind of stocking mid-range shells now. And then the 2 walkers that we top out on, I'm really excited for, are Gideon ally Zendikar and the Wandering Emperor. Gideon, I've noticed like with these Abzan shells, like there just isn't really a card that just constantly accumulates value, and I guess I was wrong. Gideon is a card that really does. The problem is the double white is really prohibitive. So having a 2-color deck, we can run Gideon confidently. And I'm pretty excited to try this, and just being able to bash for 5 is pretty enticing as well. I think that's gonna be really good in the format. And Wandering Emperor as well, just another flash walker. Like Wandering Emperor is very good in control shells, and just being able to like pump up a Thraven Inspector, for example. Like again with Lion Sash, just putting Lion Sash on a 1/2 can actually be pretty relevant there. Reservations I have in the main is again with the aforementioned Lion Sash. There might not be enough permanents in the graveyard, since we're kind of exile everything with Vanishing Verse and Wandering Emperor, and then we're also eating the graveyard with like Graveyard Trespasser. So we'll see how much of an impact Lion Sash has in terms of just being able to reconfigure. Um, Another reservation I have is just there isn't anything that beats really hard, as in like the other decks. Like you have Bone Crusher Giant, that's just a simple 4/3 that bashes pretty quick. Graveyard Trespasser can be a 4/4, like getting can bash for 5, but overall the actual power of the deck is kind of low with 3 Inspectors. So we'll see how good this deck performs in that regard. Sideboard's kind of something I just threw together. 2 Archons, so we have 4 on the 75 because it's pretty good against Mono Green. And Izzet Phoenix, Lotus, etc., etc. To the rest, just more discard spells on sideboard. Fiend Slayer Paladin has been really good out of Boros Heroic against us, so we're gonna have that against black and red as well. Combo is just something I threw in there, just gets control decks, combo decks, etc. Noxious Grasp is just a generic good removal spell right now. Obzan is something I've been a huge fan of in this format, so we're just kind of wanting the sideboard for grandy matchups. 3 rips because again this is another card to pull me towards white instead of green. Rest in Peace is really really good right now. It's a way to just punish all the delve cards. So I think Rest in Peace is really really good. And then Ritual Suit is just a generic sweeper. Mana Base is something I kind of just copied the Rakdos. I just made Orzhov equivalents essentially. Oh, I don't have enough tickets. Apologies, I did not get that ready. How's it going, Mark? Hope you're doing well, buddy. Hope your Orzhov testing, sorry, Orzhov, your Golgari testing is going well. So this is what happens when you just. We have 9 tickets. That's why. We'll just like add 21. This happens when you are testing Abzan constantly and aren't finding a good shell. So that's why we're trying Orzhov today, just because it's something different. Again, I think you just need to be 2 colors in this format. I think the mana base just does not support 3 color very well. Like I think Siege Rhino is a good card. In this format, it's just the mana base is tough. Thasiger makes sense. I could also try Thasiger in this deck too. Something worth considering. Like Lion Sash, Archon, these kind of things that are worth considering being Tasker. But then I guess I can't do the minus ability, never mind. Tasker is not an option, unfortunately. Okay. It's humans. Santa is not great against humans, unfortunately. We have literally no removal spells. Okay, we drew a removal spell. That's nice. So play the Inspector. It may be worth just like cracking a clue early on. I don't think it's worth playing a Lion Sash early. At least I don't think. We can always just chump with the Story Inspector later. That'll be a way to that'll be a way to have fodder for the Lion Sash. So at the beginning of combat, probably have the Vanishing Verse as Wolfpack leader, so they don't. Ali's Lieutenant. That's gross. So being in combat. Fix all that. Yeah, this card is good. I think it's a card that's definitely worth considering for sure. I think I chomp here. Drawing a lot of lands. Oh, I should have played the Godless Shrine. Don't think it matters. Just the verse. I'll leave the Inspector for sure. I definitely incentivize a trade Trespasser for Experience 1 though. I guess like, it's not, because they can just remove 2 and regenerate. I guess not. I'm incentivized to block. Sorry, that's what I meant to say. Main phase company. That's scary. Okay, the good news is this doesn't grow. We need a way to stabilize here. Oh, this Lion Sash is just gonna chomp. So we need to crack this clue, honestly, and find a removal spell. And then we could take 7. Yeah, I think we have to crack a clue. Because this Lion Sash is just going to chump anyway. Oh my god, we just drew nothing but lands. Lion Sash, chump, 7, 8, go to 2. I don't think there's a way to get out of this. Yeah. Let's not reveal Lion Sash. Alright, just going to draw more lands. Got it. Okay. Noxious Grass seems okay. 2 board in. Probably trim a Thoughtseize, trim a Lion Sash. Silencer isn't great, but at least it can like block, like trade up. That Coco is really bad for us. I just board out the Archons, honestly. They don't really do anything. They don't need to double spell by the time we slam it on 3. More Cell 89, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Thank you so much. Again, we like, our opener was Inspector, Trespasser. Like, no removal in hand. This hand's like the same. We do have the A Gonjo, though. I'll bite. Maybe I'm keeping sketchy hands that I shouldn't be keeping, but... A Gonjo I'm a big fan of in this deck. Ah, Spider-Man meme. Okay. I have 2 music players going right now. Okay. I'll probably let this go. I'll crack the clue now. Okay, I think I'm fine with Thoughtseizing, playing Castle, and then ritualing the board away next turn. probably hit a company with this Thoughtseize. Yeah. So my hope is they Lieutenant plus Hole. They may just Lieutenant. Okay. So their hand is Temple Garden, Reflector Mage, Portable Hole. So block here. Another Wrath worth considering is Kaya's Wrath over Ritual Suit. I was kind of a coward, and I wasn't sure how consistent we'd be able to cast it. So just something to keep in mind every time we cast this card. How's it going, Last God? Oh, yeah, I had a decent weekend. How was yours? Hopefully it went well. Hopefully your weekend was fantastic. Okay. I think, again, Temple Garden, Reflector Mage. Oh. Sure. So they could theoretically Reflector Mage my... Oh, you won your store championships, dude? That's sick. Congratulations. Congratulations. Nice. What did you play? Clothis definitely is a house. Okay, so the hand is Portable Hole, Unknown. Do I want to Fatal Push this Reflector Mage? So they can draw a card. I think I do. It sucks, but... Tarka Red? Nice. So I'll end step Wandering Emperor here. Hand is Portable Hole to Unknown. They could also Coco here, which would be kind of annoying. But kind of incentivized to not minus. That's a good draw. Because we can Vanishing Verse that. So I'll do that. No Coco. I'm still going to sandbag the Aggro. Pass turn. Okay. Promoting a token is not the worst. Okay, I'll take a look after this match. Okay. Okay. Vanishing Verse that. Inspector. It's funny that Trespasser getting bounced. Sorry, Graveyard Gluten getting bounced means we can still play the Trespasser. That's actually kind of cool. So we'll make a token. I'll leave the duel open. Do this. Concession. Alright, okay. That felt pretty good. I don't think I want to change anything. Maybe Thoughtseize on the draw instead of Alliance Ash. Maybe. Atarka's Demands. The Zergo Bell Striker. Haven't seen that one in a while. You know, this is what Ragavan is supposed to be like. if this format's Ragavan is Zergo Bell Striker, I'll take it. Okay, so just aggro. Nice. Force Chandra is nice too. Interesting. You have one Clothis in the sideboard. Proclamation that it's very good. So how many times did you draw this one of Clothis? That's the. Oh, I guess you have two main. Sorry, apologies. I mean, you probably know that I played a lot of Ponza, and I've been a huge fan of Clothis. Clothis just wins games. Prismatic ending, of course, and modern. Okay, sure. Maybe I should have shocked this in first. I don't know. Yeah, for sure. Like Clothis just should just be so huge against black red for sure. So let's Thoughtseize you. You have no green mana for Coco. Okay. Shock this in. Just being a combat, I'll reverse it. Yeah, that's true too. And then you have three, so it's like, if they have the answer to the first one, you just say okay. Do I really have to make a 2/2 to ambush this Charming Prince? That's pretty bad. I'm gonna -1, make a 2/2. I should just let this go actually. I'll block. I don't want to get out of light. I don't want to them to Thali's Lieutenant. Okay. The last card is Reflector Mage. So we'll make another 1/1. So that's the card that they topped with the Charming Prince. It's interesting. I guess they just wanted to top any threat, I guess. Oh, so that's not the exact list you posted last, Scott. Is that what you're saying? Makes sense. So okay, so I will push this Thalia and then Noxious Grasp the Spellbinder. And then they have nothing. They have nothing they can take. Any threat. Any threat. Thank you. They'll probably bounce this token, right? So I'll probably put the +1/+1 counter on the Trespasser. Sure, Ayers. Sorry for pronouncing your name wrong, but ask away. So then if they bounce the Trespasser, they have to discard the other card. We can plus on the Samurai and attack. I have no idea what either of those cards do, so I'm gonna have to look those up in a second. Sorry. Apologies. Yeah. So if they draw another Reflector Mage, we can still conjure it. So we'll plus here. Attack. Place Shatter Sanctum, pass. It's not like they can't attack anyway, but nice. So see, good timing. Good timing. Now I can look up these cards. Kazarov, Singir, and Etrada the side. I mean, the thing about these like EDHs though is you should just play what you enjoy. I don't know what Oathbreaker is. I mean, you just should just play with like. I mean, the clear thing is like one's Demir and one's mono black. So, do you want to play with blue spells in a format where you're just trying to have fun, right? But if you want to just strictly speak, oh, I guess this is Rakdos. Apology. So, do you want to play with red cards or blue cards? Honestly, whatever creature an opponent controls is dealt damage +1 +2 damage to a creature. Okay, and this one is can't be blocked. Just gonna do this. Target creature that player. They don't think more cards. So I guess you just have to tutor this card, right? They're just very different. Like Etrada seems fun. Like me personally, if I had to pick, I would pick Etrata just because it's kind of unique. Um, but again, like what I think would be fun would be very different than what you would find fun, right? It's just very, um, it'll just depend on how you want to play the game, you know. That being said, it's not like this card isn't fun either. Um, I'm sure there's a way you could have like pingers and stuff. You have, I'm assuming like there's like a bunch of like 3 mana like creatures that like you tap it and you deal 1 damage to a creature, and I'm assuming this would just make it huge, right? But then again, it's like that's the payoff is this guy gets huge, so it's I don't know. It's not like it's interesting. Um, I don't know if there's a way to like have another payoff with the plus on counters. But this one's kind of cool because it's an actual removal spell. The problem is like you have access to that commander and then that's it. Like and then you lose it, so you kind of have to like tutor for it. Or do you? Is it the rule where like does it go back to your command zone if it gets shuffled? That's the new rule, right? So, and then you have to play like 6 next time. Okay, so this hand I'm gonna lead with Thoughtseize. They're a Gigantha, so I'm assuming they're sack. So we'll go Thoughtseize, and then that way we have information, and we go Silencer into Silencer. So that'll be kind of neat. So we'll play high first so you can see what we're doing. Okay. Oh, so this is Niv. I'll just take the Buck Decay. Since they just have mana for everything. I don't know, like, again, it's just like I think that's a very open-ended question. I mean, that means you don't have to tutor then, I guess, huh? It's still cool. Okay. So how do I do this? What's that one card that that's in sweepers. It's like the one that's like Boros colors. Deafening Clarion, but they only won. I could just name Bring to Light. That's another option. I'll do definitely. Yeah, Bring to Light. Fuck, should have named Definitely Clarion. God damn it. Oh, damn it. The one of Definitely Clarion, huh? Oh my. Okay. So I guess we have to expend all of our resources on attacking that Nihiri down. Their hand is Kolaghan's Command, unknown. Kolaghan's Command, unknown. Gigantha in hand. I wish I could name Gigantha with Silver Cool Silencer, but I can't. Oh, come on, dude. I don't know how I'm gonna win this game now. Need back-to-back Blood Cheese Thirst, I guess. Okay. Damn. Yes. Oh. Tap Gigantha. That's hilarious. Okay. We need exactly Blood Cheese Thirst. Yeah, we need exactly Blood Cheese Thirst. That is not a Blood Cheese Thirst. Vanishing Verse isn't an out, so that doesn't do anything. Guess we can just crack a clue. Tenacious Underdog. With the exile. So just play a Kolaghan's Command or a Tenacious Underdog and pass. Bring to light Blush's Thirst. Okay. You got it, you got it. So Fatal Push is really bad. Vanishing Verse is also bad. So Duress. This hits Nahiri, doesn't hit Tybalt though. Combal seems fine. Abzan seems fine. Archon seems good. They're just bored in Deafening Clarion? I don't think so. I think they're just bored in the two Noxious Grasp. I don't think there's much else. I think literally these cards don't do anything in this matchup, so. Alright. Got Thoughtseize. Verse. Honestly, Niv is one of the reasons why I initially stopped playing Pioneer. Just did not enjoy playing against that deck. So then when I heard that it kind of stopped being popular, I was kind of happy. But then, lo and behold, it's still popular. I will say the mana base in this deck feels a lot better. Okay. Yeah, I think I wouldn't be surprised if this deck became well positioned again, which is infuriating. On top line would be good because we could attack with Hive. Okay. So that's 6, 7, 8. Yeah, I think I go aggro here. So they can Kolaghan's command, but I think I bought on the Lion Sash. I don't think it matters. No 5th land. I could... I'm gonna put them to 3. This has Menace, which is very relevant. Put BTL, Nahiri, Dreadbore. Yep, so that's our hand. So they need to hold up Vanishing Verse the rest of the game. So if we draw a discard, an untapped land, we can Thoughtseize. It's a pretty Bring to Light. Oh. This is also the reason why I don't play Modern anymore, is because of this card. I don't think we can win this game now. Jen Boo, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Start with the Duress first. They have another Omnath. They don't have another land though. Here he actually doesn't do anything in this spot. How do we win this game? I don't think we can. I don't think we can. I need them to not have Omnath plus land. Because they just Valky next eventually, and if they don't draw lands, they just Scarab God. I think I'm okay just conceding here. I think I'm okay just conceding there. I just keep running into that deck online too, and it's like I feel like that deck isn't really relevant. I don't know. It's funny how awful and atrocious Pioneer's manabase is, but then like 5 color could just do that and just cast Niv consistently on turn 5. But I can't get a 3 color manabase work to be good at all. It's just kind of funny how that works. It's probably just because like their power level is just so high that like it doesn't matter if they stumble a little bit, or maybe they just lean on these sweepers. I don't know. I think I'm gonna mulligan this hand. Okay. I just bottom an underdog. Land off the top would be great. I think I'm gonna go start Sanctum first. I don't think we need to inspect on turn 1. I think I'd rather just silence on 2, possibly. Yorion Vents Sacred Foundry. What the fuck were you playing against? I'm gonna name him Fire Impulse. Am I gonna name Fire Impulse? They're a Yorion deck, so maybe they have a bunch of flickers. I don't know if I could just Fire Impulse. Deathrite Confidant, that's a great name. That's a great name. I mean, Dark Shaman is kind of generic, but Deathrite Confidant is, you know what's up when you say that. Okay, let's attack first. Maybe I should have Thoughtseize first, but they'll kind of give us more information on this backup silencer. So they just went like land, nothing. 1 mana Walker Bob, yeah. Exactly. No green mana. Guess I'll take a Chariot. I'll take a chariot. Oh, I should have taken the chain to the rocks actually, and then I could have silenced the chariot. I'm so dumb. Hopefully they change now. I just figured that the answer. Like, it's just difficult for me to answer both chariots though. Interesting. Okay, this doesn't help cast chariots, so that's good for me. That's good. Interesting. Yeah, I should have taken chain with this first silencer. That was just dumb of me. Kind of sucks I have to spend this thirst on this defender. Feels kind of bad. Oh. So the hand is chariot unknown. Okay. Unless they have basic force off the top, they can't quite cast chariots soon. Oh. Oh, that's bad. The hell is this deck? Oh, they're a fires deck. Got it. Okay. Oh, I'm gonna have to... Just like a chariot here. I mean, going into this league, I wasn't expecting fires and Div. I'm not gonna lie. I was not expecting that. Very close to conceding here. I don't know how we get out of chariot. Say crew. We could double block the chariot here. The silencers at the end of the day have not felt that great so far. So I guess we board in 2 duress, a Comball, Obzidat, Transmogrify. So they have Transmogrify. The only target is the wall and Fable. So we kind of have to like keep in like our instant speed removal in, which is awkward. We can make this into +3/+3. Let me actually equip now. Because that way we saw a verdict here. So if they verdict, our Lion Sash still lives. And we can just exile white cards on our turn if need be. Put Yorion in hand so I can cast Yorion. Steel Izzet, it's fine. I think I'm over it. I am over this game. Duress, Combo, Obzidat, Archon. I think we have to get the pushes in. The Lion Sashers could probably come out. Not exactly attacking. So maybe Wandering Emperor is not something we want. Trim. I think at the end of the day, like, these two cards have definitely felt good, though. I wonder if there's a way to, like, make a tokens list. Green, white. We won't have collect a company, though, because I want a Wandering Emperor and Gideon. Something I'll think about brewing up, too. Wonder. I feel like I geared my sideboard very towards like spirits, Boros aggro, Izzet Phoenix, mono green. So it's tough facing these tier 2 strategies where like stuff like Noxious Grasp was very narrow, Faint Slayer Paladin's narrow. I will say though, two colored mana bases are definitely a lot better. Like, you just see this hand, it's like, oh, cool. Like, I just, like, curve out. Feels nice. Don't have to worry about anything. Let's play another Inspector. Don't think we want to crack a clue. I wonder if the Vanishing Verse is now. I guess the Thoughtseize would help determine that. Oh boy. They don't have double blue. So that's good for us. Let's get that out of the way so they don't have a transmogrify target. Okay. Oh, not the Vanishing Verse, that Fable 2? Fuck. I think I just have to play this combo. And next sure can crack a clue. That's the thing about these Orzhov spells, though, is the creatures are just very small. This is the downside. Uh-oh. They're not casting the Narset. Oh. One sec. Phone call. So I can't crack a clue with this Narset in play. We didn't see any counter spells out of them. Let's attack them. I'm hoping they just transmogrify, target their goblin, and then we just verse in a response. Another. Oh crap! Are you kidding me? Damn. I mean, they have the transmogrify their reflections now, which is kind of funny. So we attack the Narset down. Crack a clue potentially. Oh, Gideon. That may be our opening. Can't cast anything on their turn. Alright, I gotta open the door real quick. I forgot. I realized my mic was off the whole game. Oh, sounds good though. So we'll go Hive. And Thirst. I was gonna say, like, I kind of want to board in some sort of I should have boarded in some number of sweepers. Oh, they're treasure cruise deck. Okay. One, two, three, four, five. So they hit a land, they still can't cruise. Okay. So they can cruise now. They kind of have to. Oh. That's fine with me. They do not want to cruise. That's interesting. So they need an untapped land to cruise? Okay, sorry, I miscounted. They can't just cruise. Two, three, four. Guess we could just Fiend Slayer here. So they're on untapped land, they can cruise. They do. Oh, they just played Gigantha, sure. So we'll push this. Get a Fry. It says Menace, can't be blocked. Three, so they can 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So they can cruise now. Yeah, that's what they're gonna do. Yep, for sure. Another Trespasser. Go to 9. Oh no. This Gigantha's just stonewalling us. Jeez. Tables have turned for sure. And no Siege Rhino to save us. So they can cruise again. Don't think we can beat double cruise. I don't think Freed Slayer Paladin's good in this matchup. So I think I'm gonna board that out. Probably board in 2 ritual suits. Yeah. I could see an argument for boarding in Duresses too, but I think this is fine. I needed them to like attack with the Giganta with the Wandering Emperor for that to be an out, but they're not gonna do that. Not going to do that. Good hand. We can push on 1, verse on 2, and then Trespasser. Sure. Okay. We just need to stop drawing lands. No more lands. Counts. Huh. Jeez. That's a turn. Trying to see what they would have. If they opt, consider. They had 1 Reckless Rage already. Hold on, I gotta be right. Trying to figure out what to name. Since we have a lot of time for game 3. I could just name Young Pyromancer. But that's probably not much of a 4 of. Cruise is probably only 3. I could probably just play Reckless, name another Reckless Rage. Together. I think I'm Vanishing Verse the Soul's Garbage. And then we can kind of start attacking. Oh. I'll name Gigantha. So that'll be interesting. Uh-oh. Ah, damn it. It's the mama on the queen side. That makes sense. Okay. She is dropping some food off for us, I guess. I mean, they should just play the Gigantha because I can't beat the 5/5. Okay. That's a great draw. It's just mostly free. I kind of wish I could make this a Gigantha deck, but I love Gideon and Wandering Emperor. I just, like, it's hard. Yeah, I agree. Like, Chandra and, like, Gideon are just main reasons to keep him, right? Sure. You just go off. Go off. We'll have to. Oh, that Den was such a good draw. Wow. Okay, duly noted. We just can't beat Gigantha. Like, we literally can't beat Gigantha. Unless we draw one of two thirsts. Duly noted. Duly noted. I think that's the main problem I've always had with Orzhov historically, is just the dudes are just so small. And maybe just the build that I'm playing too. But, like, I mean, obviously because I'm playing, like, Third Inspector, but, like, just not having ways to trigger Revolt suck. Just rough. We'll play the last match, though. Okay. It's not a bad hand. Again, like, I really like how the mana base is shaping up, though. Like, the mana feels a lot better as a 2-color deck than a 3-color deck, for sure. Soul Scar Mage. Okay. Okay. So Thoughtseize, Thirst this attack. That's a lot of Kumanos. It's a lot of Kumanos. Should we just take this Chandra? We have the thirst for it. We could just take the BCG as well. That's like the biggest threat, I think. I think I like taking the Swiss Sphere. See if they can hit their second land. Sure. We need a clock, though. We need, like, a trespasser. Let's crack a clue here first to see what land if we could draw a land, and if it's a land that comes to play tapped, we'll just play that first. Okay. I don't want to Wandering Emperor. Push here. God, that's a lot of Jeez, they drew all 4 Kumanos. Man. It's quite a lot, that's for sure. This Thrave Inspector is trying its best to hold the fort down. It's trying its best. So they could stomp, but I think I take that trade. Because they're essentially 3 for 1 them. I guess I'll thirst this. Name Bone Crusher Giant. I can also name Chandra, but I don't think that Chandra is as scary right now. So I'm not gonna chump this guy anyway. Okay. I wonder if I just minus and exile that now. But then they can Chandra plus kill this. So I think I'll wait on the Wandering Emperor. I might even just let them attack and take it. -1 make a 2/2. I think that's also a consideration for sure. Wow, that's a combo. Okay, well they can't do either. Yeah, for sure. I think I just minus here and make a soldier. Or sorry, samurai. And then just trade. They're incentivized to skewer the Wandering Emperor anyway, so it's just underdogs go 1-2. So just get the value here. Kill the Chandra. Do that. Kind of just want to deploy my hand. We could hive, but I think it's better just to deploy our hand, I think. Because they're kind of incentivized to answer the Wandering Emperor. We fire up hive and then we attack for lethal. If they cast Bone Crusher Giant, Silver Cold drains for 3. Yeah, they're kind of in a tough spot. Alright. Comball. Fiend Slayer. Ritual seems good. Do we put a Thoughtseize for duress? I don't hate that. Something like that. I think Sash is too slow. Underdog can at least block. Maybe we trim a Gideon. Yeah, this curve seems fine. Sure. Probably Thirst this. Oh, that's a great draw. I think I'll push, and then next turn we can go Thirst plus hold up push as well. So now I can I can play Silver Coal Silencer and name Play with Fire. That's hella funny. Play with Fire. That's actually really funny. It's actually really funny. Mom always say don't play with fire. Very true. Okay. Oh, nice. So they are actually cashing it in. Nice. Yeah. So they topped with Play with Fire. So Combo. Yeah, Combo's gonna come down nicely here. One color missing in that pile. Yeah, I know. I know. I know. So I think I thirst, play Inspector, hold up, push. I could also hold up Verse if need be. Do this. I like just deploying the Inspector though, because they're gonna start getting in these dens, and then we're gonna get behind. No, I don't think so. This list has felt okay. I mean, we ran into Nivtalite into fires. Like, I don't think we can really get too angry about that. Okay, are they gonna minus my combo? Okay. So I think I'm gonna be mana efficient and crack a clue here actually. And then we can see if what we wanna do from there. Okay, that doesn't help. That does help. So we can verse plus attack. Or push plus attack. Verse is probably a little more versatile because if they have a backup Chandra. So let's push this. Attack the Chandra down, which is nice. Combo has been very impressive though, for sure. Wandering Emperor as well. Like the walkers in this deck have been very impressive. There's an argument to like playing Castle if I drew like a man land or something, but okay, that's really good. That means it can activate then. Oh. Okay. I don't want to gain life anyway. I don't have Siege right on this deck. So they're kind of incentivized to attack with Den if they don't draw a threat. And then we just start. Oh no. Oh. I wonder if they activate Den just to. Nice. Should have played the BCG, bro. Should have played the BCG. Nice. Okay. So I could verse this and take 4, go to 6, go to 5, and they take 5. I could also just like attack with the Archon. I think it's better just to hold. I could also like verse the Vortex. I think I like versing the Vortex here. So that way, if we gain life, if we can find a way to remove this Bone Crusher Giant. Oh. So they can't really attack. I will probably activate Castle here. Okay. That's wild. This has first strike. Okay. Taking damage against the red deck. Love it. 3-red Inspector. That's a good one. I have jury duty, yep. I can only play one of these, so I will pick the bomb. It's funny because jury duty is like one of the most polarizing things. You either want to be in jury duty or you don't. It's just like really funny. Like it's so polarizing. Like there's no one ever that's ever like indifferent about it. They either hate it or they love it. It's just like weird. Cool. The thing about it though is like I hear like the money you do get is not that much, right? So I think that's the downside. So what's the takeaways of this deck? I mean, we lost to Niv to Light and we lost to Fires, and then we lost to Prowess, and then we beat humans in mono red. So like the creature decks that we beat, it makes sense because we have, push and Thoughtseize and stuff. I think the main takeaway is like Gideon and Wandering Emperor is just really really good. Like I think it might be worth exploring another breeder, like more just this shell actually. Um, I don't know if we can play a deck that doesn't have Thoughtseize and just move over a mid-range shell. That's something I'm going to be thinking about. Because I feel like all the shells that are around right now are just like collected company based, and that makes sense. But I wonder if there's like a green-white value town based deck that can play Gideon and Wandering Emperor. Like I wouldn't mind going up to like 3 Gideon, 3 Wandering Emperor or something, right? Something worth thinking about. If you're on Sally, I didn't realize it didn't matter. That'd be interesting. Oh, so you get paid regardless, so that makes sense. That makes sense. Not until you get Noble or Birds of Paradise or something. So like, I wonder if you can go like Llanowar Elf. Um, so then your emblem from Gideon can get better. So like you can run like the argument's always like, oh, we should just play mono green. You're gonna play like a 7-8 Llanowar Elf deck, but like, is it though? You get some Petal Grow. I guess you wouldn't be playing Sunblock. Or yeah, the Pathways. Oh, the Fast Land isn't in it. Yeah, that's true. Because it's ally color. And so yeah, so that makes sense. I don't know. This shell is interesting though. I think it's like missing key pieces. Like Silverquill Silencer was okay. I probably played it wrong against Niv. I could have named Deafening Clarion as like their one of. But like that was like the one of that they had that they drew and they just wiped the board. But even then, it's like, okay, well they take 3 and we draw a card. I don't know if it would have really mattered. And again, like Niv Miv plus uh, Fires is just a bad matchup. But like against like Mono Red and Humans, this list felt pretty good. I think there's something here. Again, like I think the power, the back, like just hitting a walker and then just protecting with like slamming a walker and then protecting removal spells is really really good. So, um, it'll be interesting to see where I'll take this. It's like there's cards that like kind of underperformed. The Lion Sash definitely underperformed. As I kind of mentioned at the beginning of the video, I was kind of concerned with all the exile effects with Vanishing Verse and Wandering Emperor. And then you're already exiling with Graveyard Trespasser. Hey, Mike, thanks for it, buddy. We're just about to end this stream, so apologies for the raid. You guys are gonna be going somewhere else in about a couple of minutes, but we just 2-3 this league with Orzhov and Midrange and Pioneer. Um, just something I just kind of thought up. Just wanted to be kind of more lower to the curve build, and just be a 2-color deck. For those who are new to the channel, I kind of specifically play Abzan, but it's kind of hard to play 3-color in this format. So playing black white, I really wanted Rest in Peace. I think Archon is good, and I really wanted Gideon and Wandering Emperor. So that's kind of the basis of the build. I just kind of want to play these cards, kind of throw some cards together, see how it goes. Vanishing Verse, I think, is very good against like mono green and stuff. But Silverquill Silencer is a card that was kind of just okay. It definitely, hit harder than I expected. Just a 2-minute 3/2. Tenacious Underdog, I didn't really get to blitz it ever, so it was just, I think the one time I had it was just a 2-minute 3/2. The ability just to blitz it in from your hands also enticing too. That was just a way to give it haste. Again, I think the main takeaway was like these cards are just like the Wandering Emperor. I didn't really draw a Gideon. I think I just made a soldier from it. But like Wandering Emperor was really good. It's just tough because like it's just the rest of the shell is just difficult, and it's like, can we play Abzan with Wandering Emperor? That's like the main question, right? It's just so hard to fill out the 2-drop slot because there's nothing good in Abzan or Orzhov or even Golgari for that matter either. The black like all involved extraction specialist. Is it the one that like recurs a dude? It like brings back and then they can't have activated abilities, right? Extraction. Oh, other products. The other card that I forgot to mention, let me mention that real quick before I forget. Like Vanishing Verse is a card that doesn't hit a lot of threats. Dire Tactics is something I was kind of considering. Like for example, when we were against Gigantha, I was like, I don't have an answer to Gigantha outside of the 2 Bloodchief Thirst, and maybe if they attack with the Wandering Emperor. Dire Tactics is exile target creature, and then we lose life equal to its toughness. But like, unless we control human, and we're like incidentally very humans heavy. Like we have 4 Thayer Inspectors, 2 Underdog, 4 Trespassers, and 4 Silencers. So I think I was thinking of doing a 3-1 split. This is the card. The thing about this card is, uh, the card that you're bringing back kind of needs to have ability to it, right? So like, I guess you could bring back a silencer, which is okay. Underdog is just like it doesn't really gain value from that. I guess you can get value from an inspector, but that's also kind of medium too, right? I don't know, something to think about. I think at the end of the day, I think there is something here, just based on the fact that like Wandering Emperor is really really good. So I think I'm gonna kind of tank and see um, where to take this deck if I even want to stay Orzhov. But it's just something you think about, right? Again, really appreciate for the raid, Mike. Hope your stream went well. I know I was watching you play some 5C Fire uh, mid range, but we're gonna just send you all over. Um, let's send Spider some love, shall we? Yeah, possibly Spider. Like just go into more of a control route. Yeah. That's the other card I was thinking of was like this Ritualist Suits. Like how good would it be if it were Kaya's Wrath? I was kind of a coward and wasn't sure if I can cast it consistently. I just wasn't sure how good the two color mana base would be. Um so the turn that I did cast Ritualist Suit, I did have black, black, white, white. The main reason is because I'm kind of scared because of Pathway. Pathways concern me. If I can cast Kaya's Guile. Uh, but yeah, again, let's send Spider Space some love, shall we? I really appreciate everyone tuning out. My actually will actually be tomorrow. I'll be back tomorrow, actually. Tomorrow evening. I'm not sure what I'll play. I might build upon that list. I might scrap it, play something else. I'm not sure yet. But hope to catch up with everyone tomorrow. But it'll be of a later stream. It'll actually be like same. It'll be around like 2 hours from now. So tomorrow. So like 26 hours from now, probably around then. Again, let's send Gabriel some love. Take it easy. Stay safe. Stay healthy. Catch everyone next time. Bye.